Hello, champions. You're tuned into Hell Turn Inside, where WWE passion never stops. Subscribe now, and let's powerbomb through the latest updates. The WWE Universe hasn't stopped buzzing ever since whispers began about Liv Morgan's return. For months, she's been quiet, recovering from injury, staying away from the cameras, and leaving fans wondering what comes next. But now, that silence has turned into something electric. Liv has finally spoken, and her words have set the entire wrestling community on fire. She isn't just teasing a comeback, she's hinting at something that could completely change the women's division as we know it. This is one of those moments when you can feel the storm building before it hits. Liv Morgan, the Miracle Kid, the unpredictable spirit of WWE, is about to shake things up again, and this time, she's doing it her way. The calm before the storm. To understand the excitement surrounding Liv Morgan's return, you have to rewind to where everything paused. Back in June 2025, Liv was on an incredible run. She had found her rhythm again after years of ups and downs, connecting with fans in a way few could. Her feud with Kairi Sane was just catching fire. It was the perfect mix of passion, storytelling, and in-ring energy that had everyone talking. But then, in one heartbreaking moment, a mistimed landing caused a severe shoulder injury. The match stopped, the crowd fell silent, and just like that, Liv was gone from TV. Her absence left a noticeable gap in WWE's women's roster. The division had plenty of powerhouses and technicians, but nobody had Liv's spark, her raw emotion, her chaotic charm, her ability to make every moment feel unpredictable. Fans kept asking, "When is Liv coming back?" Rumors kept swirling, but as months passed, there were no clear answers. Until now. The Stranger Things interview that changed everything. Then came the moment nobody saw coming. A few weeks ago, Liv Morgan made a rare public appearance at the red carpet premiere of Stranger Things Season 5 on Netflix. Fans expected a short cameo, maybe a few photos, and that was it. Instead, they got a headline-making interview that set the internet ablaze. When asked who her favorite character from Stranger Things was, Liv compared herself to 11, the powerful young hero played by Millie Bobby Brown. She said, "Every time 11 gets knocked down, she comes back stronger. She's the most iconic. She'd be the best tag partner because I wouldn't have to lift a finger. She'd do everything for me." At first it sounded playful and fun, like typical Liv humor, but fans quickly realized there was something deeper beneath the surface. Liv was sending a message. She's been knocked down, but she's coming back stronger. She was hinting not just at her return, but at something new, a possible tag team story. For a performer who always speaks in layers, this was vintage Liv Morgan. Old wounds and unfinished business with Rhea Ripley. Things got even more interesting when Liv was asked about her former tag team partner and one-time friend, Rhea Ripley. Her answer was short, but cutting. She smiled, then said she'd rather face Rhea's wrath than get trapped in the Upside Down. On the surface, it was a clever Stranger Things tie-in, but fans who've followed Liv's journey knew it was a callback to one of the most emotional betrayals in recent WWE memory. Back in 2022, Liv and Rhea were fan favorites as a tag team. They had chemistry, heart, and the kind of energy that made fans believe they could take over the division. Then came the shocking twist. Rhea turned on Liv, joined the Judgment Day, and walked away from everything they'd built together. That betrayal was personal, for both the character and the performer, and it lit a fire under Liv that drove her future storylines. So when Liv recently brought Rhea's name up again, fans recognized the undertone. This isn't over, With both women recovering from injuries and reportedly returning around the same time, WWE might be setting the stage for a long-awaited collision. Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley, the unfinished story that could define 2026. A new tag team on the horizon. But let's circle back to the idea that Liv might not be returning alone. When she teased 11 as her dream tag partner, fans immediately started to speculate whether WWE is planning something big. According to a few backstage reports, Triple H and his creative team have been quietly working on a women's tag team storyline for early 2026. Something fresh, something different. And the timing lines up perfectly with Liv's rumored Royal Rumble return. So who could this mystery partner be? There are a few intriguing possibilities. Alexa Bliss has been teasing her own comeback after time away from the ring, and a duo of Liv and Alexa would instantly light up the division. A mix of mischief, emotion, and chaos. Then there's Tegan Knox, a fellow underdog with whom Liv shares real-life chemistry and mutual respect. A team built on resilience and heart could be exactly what WWE's tag division needs. And then, in the realm of wild speculation, there's Mandy Rose. She's been hinting at unfinished business in WWE, and a shocking alliance with Liv could rewrite both of their stories in ways nobody expects. Whatever the direction, one thing is certain. Liv Morgan's next chapter might not just be about revenge. It could be about rebuilding, reinventing, and reigniting the entire women's tag division. What Liv Morgan's return means for WWE, Liv Morgan's comeback won't just be another surprise pop. It could be the emotional reset WWE's women's division has been waiting for. Right now, the division is stacked with incredible talent. Rhea Ripley's dominance, Io Sky's brilliance, Becky Lynch's star power. But what it's been missing is that unpredictable energy, the sense that anything could happen. Liv brings that spark naturally. She's not just a wrestler. She's a storyteller, a performer who wears her emotions on her sleeve. She's been the hero, the rebel, the dreamer, and sometimes even the unpredictable wild card who blurs the line between sanity and madness. And that's exactly why fans connect with her so deeply. If WWE leans into that complexity, Liv's return could mark the start of a massive resurgence for women's wrestling in 2026. Imagine it. The Royal Rumble countdown hits 0. The lights go out, and Liv's theme hits. The arena erupts. She steps into the ring, and across from her, Rhea Ripley stands waiting. That moment alone would send shockwaves through the industry. WrestleMania-worthy? Absolutely. But even more than that, it would be poetic. The past meeting the present, the betrayed meeting the betrayer, and Liv Morgan finally standing tall on her own terms. Beyond the ring, Liv Morgan's crossover moment. Liv's recent appearance at the Stranger Things premiere wasn't just a random event. It was a sign of how WWE continues to bridge the gap between wrestling and mainstream entertainment. In recent years, stars like John Cena, The Rock, and Becky Lynch have crossed over into Hollywood, blurring the line between athlete and celebrity. Liv Morgan's charm, look, and charisma make her the next natural face of that movement. Her presence on the red carpet wasn't just fun fan service, it was smart marketing. WWE knows how to plant seeds, and Liv's crossover moment hints that the company sees her as a future front and center figure, both inside and outside the ring. It's a new era of storytelling, one where WWE superstars don't just live in the ring, they live in pop culture. And Liv Morgan, with her emotional authenticity and fearless attitude, fits that mold perfectly. The timing couldn't be better for her to step into that spotlight. The rebirth of Liv Morgan. Right now, WWE is keeping Liv's official return plans a mystery. No leaks, no spoilers, No creative notes, just silence. And that's exactly how Liv would want it. Because her career has always been about surprise, reinvention, and resilience. From her early days in the Riot Squad to her emotional world title win, Liv's story has been one of constant evolution. Every setback has become fuel. Every heartbreak has become part of her fire. And that's why this return feels different. It's not just about getting back in the ring. It's about reclaiming everything she's lost. Her fans, her momentum, her story. When Liv Morgan finally walks back down that ramp, the WWE Universe won't just see a returning superstar. They'll see someone reborn. Someone who's fought through pain, doubt, and silence to remind the world why she matters.